I'm Johnny Knoxville. Welcome to Jackass.
You are looking live, Dallas, Texas, or Tom, as I'm going to start calling it Dillis, Texas, here for Kevin Noon to eat 150 pickle chips, attempt to eat 150 pickle chips. Kevin, tell us how you're feeling right now before the shenanigans begin.
I hate you both. I hate you both so very much.
Kevin, whose idea was this?
Satan's.
Tom, we set the number at 77.5. If anybody wants to get in on that action, go ahead and amongst yourselves. Go ahead. That is the over-under, 77.5. Roughly 75 pickles in a jar. Kevin, would you like to now put the pickles on the plate, count them out? We're only going to go one jar right now. The other jar is right over there waiting.
It'd be like 500 pickles or something.
Well, 2 jars, you said it. So that could be 1,000 pickles.
Oh, wow.
We've got people all around the table.
Oh, wow.
Watch.
Fantastic.
Are you able to see this? Can we move that down a little bit? That's a lot.
I told you, this has got to be like 5,000 pickles right here.
Kevin is counting the pickles right now by hand, which is how you do count the pickles. You want to make sure the numbers are accurate. Tom, would you like to say anything?
I guess people who maybe are coming into this a little late are wondering, why is this idiot doing this incredibly stupid thing? And the answer, of course, is hubris. We had a question on a show a couple days ago asking, how many pickles could you eat? You know, how many pickles until it's too many pickles? Right. How many pickles is too many pickles? And I said a reasonable number. It was 6 or something. Like if I ate more than 6 pickle spears, like that would be like an excessive amount of pickles. And Kevin, like no. Why is that 6 pickles? And threw out the number 150. He could eat 150 pickles before it was too many pickles. Kevin appears to be stacking in stacks of 5. Stacks of 5.
Like poker chips, but only worse.
Right.
And he's about to go all in. So he said he could eat 150 pickles. And I said, there's no way you could eat 150 pickles. And he said, of course I can. I'm Kevin Noon. He said it just like that. I remember. It was just here. I shall rule Gotham. He said, I can do it. And I said, well, we should have our wonderful viewers, if they can, how much money would our wonderful viewers have to throw in terms of super chats for you to do this live on a YouTube show? And he said $100. And Tony, approximately how many seconds did it take before we had $100 in super chats?
I believe it was 7 seconds, and then there was a $100 super chat there, and the celebration began. Well, Tom and I celebrated. Kevin, how many you got there?
I got to check this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 times 5. 65. There's only 68 here, so
see,
Big Pickle screwing us once again.
Big Pickle. See, we went based off of the serving size on the jar, which is 5 pickles, and it said approximately 15. Now, 12.5 is sort of approximately 15, but not entirely.
If this ends up being like 143 and you fall short, it would be a great, valiant effort. It won't count, but nice try. Anyway, we don't have a time limit on this other than, come on.
How much for this pickle stem?
Don't dilly-dally.
All right, Kevin?
It's not the pickles that are going to make me sick. It's the puns.
All right.
Do you have any last words?
I regret everything.
And there are people who think Kevin is going to do this, right?
I was one of those people yesterday, and then everybody sent me a bunch of articles about how I was guaranteed trots. So now I'm not. I'm not so excited
people
about
gathered
this.
Around. Anybody with show of hands, anybody think he's going to hit 150?
All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow,
5 people, and we know there are other people who believe that you're going to do this who aren't here. So, Kevin, at your leisure. Did you just flip me off?
No.
What's the ideal strategy here, Tony? Is it do you eat quickly or do you
I think
pace
you go 5
yourself?
at a time, and you just like.
No, that would be too much.
I'm not going to tell a professional how to do the job. At what point should we start getting the other jar ready, though?
I think when we get to about 9 o'clock or so on the plate. Well, I think he's going to have some sense for whether he's going to feel like
Already
pushing
going to
through.
the water. What does this mean?
Oh no!
It's a lot
man.
of dill and vinegar.
Gallon is concerned already.
The live line, yes, the live line just plummeting. Gotta remember that water's going to fill your stomach too.
Right. Now, I don't. Just go easy on the water because you will have to do the milk round later on.
No, I mean, if I could sit there and do the whole athletic thing and like swish the water around in my mouth and spit it in the pickle jar, but I don't think we want to do that.
Right. Less artsy, more fartsy.
That's later.
The idea of doing 5 at a time, no bueno. It just no.
That's Spanish for no good.
Are you at what, 2 or 3 at a time? Like
1 or 2.
all right. 2 attacks of the 5 stacks. Okay, I got you. All right. 1 at a time is going to take us a while. So let's take a commercial break here.
All right,
So I'm just trying
We're
to.
gonna move ahead to the in the action.
I'm running my 9-minute offense like Rutgers.
How do you feel right now? Everything's fine. Is this the most pickles you've ever eaten in one sitting already?
No.
Champion. He is a champion. This is not his first pickle rodeo. Careful. You don't want to start losing
Yeah,
momentum.
if you shoot a pickle out of your mouth, you have to eat it again.
Right.
If you shoot it out of your nose, we will still count it.
Wherever it comes out of.
We got a comment from Ryan's Trip and Hotel Reports. I'm 6 hours ahead of Eastern Standard Time, asking myself if watching a man eating pickle chips at 1:30 a.m. should have me questioning things in my life. Nope, not at all.
What else are you gonna be doing 1:30 in the morning? And wow,
His decisions are still better than mine.
We have a super chat from Wayne Taylor. Thank you, Wayne. We appreciate your.
that is
go-
another $100 super chat, which you know that means
He's got to do it again tomorrow.
Do it again tomorrow.
I thought we were going to go like Duke's Mayo Bowl and douse you with Whataburger spicy ketchup.
For 200, no. But
We already have 100.
Thank you very much for that super chat. Omar Austin says slow and steady. It's not great for television. You need to ramp this up, speed it up. I'm not going to tell you what you should do, but you got a lot of chips there.
It's a marathon.
Okay,
It's a marathon.
So how many have you had now?
I don't know, like 4.
So you started with 14 stacks. Tom, how many stacks is he down now?
He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stacks left. So
All right. How long
50
has this
pickles.
been going? 7
He's got
minutes or
50.
so?
He's got 50 pickles left in his
Down to
first
50 pickles left.
in the first jar. Has your opinion on the likelihood of you at least reaching the second jar, has it, your opinion on that changed at all so far?
I think you're doing okay.
I'm doing fine at this point. I'm sweating because it's a little warm in
Yeah,
here.
it is warm.
A little overweight, but outside of that, it's not. I'm not getting the pickle sweats. I'm just getting the life sweats.
You're not getting the pickle sweats.
Yeah.
Yes.
But keep working.
Drew Essler
You only
says
have 1.7 jars to go.
more than that. You're not the math guy here. Drew Essler says we should have made this an NIL fundraiser.
There you go. There's the NIL guy saying that I thought we knew how to monetize when we asked people on the internet to send us money to have Kevin eat pickles, but that guy knows better than we do.
Market X says this is
Vegas Ghost saying ZZ, like snoring, take the under. I don't know. I mean, I'm not Joey Chestnut. I wasn't going to sit there and power through this.
Would you be eating faster if you were battling somebody, a pickle battle, which there are some people talking some pretty big stuff about I could do 150 bread and butter pickles.
Yes, a certain
Remember the
a certain
Columbus media,
a certain TV person,
TV people, so you can't always believe what they say. But
mainstream media.
thought he could do toe-to-toe with Kevin, and again, maybe tomorrow, we'll see. So it's a late kickoff, so we will have time during the day.
this doesn't feel like something you're going to want to do when you're in a stadium trying to cover an event, and facility proximity is maybe not
What
at its
if
highest.
the pregame meal tomorrow is pickles? Like, you get to the stadium, it's just like pickle this, pickle that,
We've rebranded, and now it's the Pickle Bowl.
the pickle bowl.
Market X says this is the kind of hard-hitting journalism that I subscribe to this channel for.
Right.
Strong agree.
We never promised to be talking about the game. So
Hey, like this video right now before you do not like it in a little bit. So if you could do that, we would appreciate it.
how do I not like it?
You have no say in this. You are you've got half of your plate gone. Now you did not start with a full plate, but I think you've done about a third of your plate. Good job. Of course, as you know, you have to clean the entire plate, and then you have to do it again.
Okay, Mom.
Feeling all right?
Yeah, mouth's a little sour right now.
Who knew? Who knew that would happen?
This is going to be one of those times when you have to brush your teeth, and then you have to throw your toothbrush out because it will never stop tasting like pickles, and then you need to brush your teeth again.
When I was probably about 8 years old and I went to camp, this isn't band camp or anything like that. We had a food eating challenge there, and I ate like a whole raw onion. So,
Right, Hey, that's a gateway vegetable.
Kevin Noon, a life filled with choices. That's how I think we bring it.
Brown kid is going to start here in a little bit.
The gallery is asking Kevin to speed it up because the Browns will be kicking off shortly. Kevin, go at your own speed. We don't want to push you too far, but you're doing pretty good. You could be doing better, though, if you hurried up.
B-Chap says Kevin's wife is going to have to suffer through pickle farts for the rest of the night, and that is factually incorrect. We're here.
Only her boyfriend's doing this challenge.
We are here. Kevin Noon, a life filled with choices. Kevin is not here with his wife. Kevin is here. Obviously, it's a work trip.
I'm here with my work wife.
So we have, and Tony is not Kevin's roommate this week.
Right.
So I may be the secret hero in all of this.
So you have eaten about half of your plate now. You're down to like 34 pickles, started with 68 pickles, just giving the people a score.
Yeah, so get off my back.
Well, I mean, and it has taken you probably, let's say, you started at like 5:35-ish eating, so you are at about 6 pickles a minute.
Well, and let me tell you, the pace is going to slow down.
That's ppm.
6 ppm, and again, that's 5 in a stack, 1.1 stacks a minute, 1.2.
The pace is going to slow down here. He is not going to be able to maintain
I
this
don't know
pace.
how does it slow down from this.
Well, it's not going to get easier. Here's the thing about this.
Hurting my feelings while I'm going to hurt my stomach is really low.
Well, I'm just saying mathematically, it cannot slow down anymore. Like time continues to move, and you continue to not. But keep up the good work. Let's see here. Wonder what Coach Ryan Day is thinking. You know what? That's a good question. What are we all thinking? Probably something similar.
Ryan Day does not speak about injuries or anything like that. So even if I were doubtful for the game, he wouldn't say anything about it.
There you go.
Quanah Redtail, who is
responsible.
the person who is responsible for this whole thing, says sorry for the donation a few days ago. No, please. You have nothing to apologize for.
You know what you did.
Here's an additional donation for a little Pepto.
Thank you for the Pepto donation. You're doing pretty good, Kevin. We might be getting ready for that. Are we getting ready for these?
Here in a minute.
Here in a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some of the viewers are here in the media room or checking out the other jar.
The other jar will have to be taken out and drained. I'm not sure. Do we trust anyone else with that task, or is that something I'm going to have to handle myself?
I don't want you handling anybody's pickle.
Yeah, you might want to do that. We don't want to ask other people to get involved. Oh, all right, we've got a volunteer.
The key.
Give me a minute.
He's not sure. He's
got
ready.
20
He's,
Oh, I'm
to
going to
go.
finish all this. I'm just enjoying the company.
He doesn't want you to go yes. So we'll get that, and then of course I will go and we may need some extra pickles. So I don't know if somebody needs to go to the kitchen and say, hey.
Let's remember the tissue index said that I was going to get to 127 and a half.
It was up there.
yeah,
Which is really kind of sad. If I could get to 127 and a half, and I couldn't push through another 22 and a half pickles.
Right. I think there's a psychological piece to this where he's going to push through to get through the first jar, 100%. If he gets past a certain threshold where the finish line is in sight, he's not going to fail to finish.
But like marathoners there's like a 14-mile stretch where everything just goes blank because this is what they've trained for. I think once Kevin gets done with this jar, he's going to have that marathoner blank this for like the next 40 pickles. And then the pain sets in. But then it's, does the determination to want to be a champion weigh?
Love conquers all. Isn't that the state?
Love, I think love is probably about 500 against Pickles, just so you know. You are down to 20 now. So I set the initial
19.
early line at like 58.5, and you're going to blow by that. So,
Well, once again, you're wrong, and that's fine.
But then the other line became 77.5. I'm feeling like that's going to be over pretty quickly as well.
My stomach is not filling up at this point.
All right.
Right now it's more of the discomfort of eating this amount of vinegary, salty pickle that's getting it done.
Who knew that the amount of pickles would impact?
Well, I know. You guys were supposed to talk me out of this.
Yeah.
Are you new here?
Son.
I sat there and was very smart. I had a small lunch.
Yeah.
Then we got back here from the interviews, had a little bowl of baked potato soup to soothe the innards.
Right.
I had a 7-Up because you're supposed to have 7-Up when you don't feel well. Well, I knew that was coming, so that was just preemptive. Oh, Susabo just jumped in.
Yep. Mark says, super chat says, Kevin, you got this.
You got this, Kevin.
Strong disagree. And Sue, always
Sue's
great
a
to see you.
doctor. Sue was a retired doctor. What are her thoughts about this?
Sue,
Am I going to die?
No.
I mean, we're all going to die. But am I going to die tonight?
You're fine. Not tonight.
Around 7 p.m.
Right. Your body takes a while to collapse. Like it just shut down. Your organs, some of them will continue on. Brain activity will continue on for a while.
As much as it ever does.
Yes, Wayne Taylor, yes, this is Hungry Huddle. And that was going to be the way I was going to kick off the show until I thought about Jackass. Because I don't even know if Johnny Knoxville would do this.
Super chat there.
Michael says, how many pickles does Kevin need to eat after the Buckeyes win? And how many should he have to eat should the unthinkable happen? I think the unthinkable is going to happen later tonight.
I think it's pretty unthinkable already. Yeah. So you are down to...
I was going to say we
14.
should start prepping the next jar.
Right. Prep the next jar if we could. Somebody.
I'll go do it. All
right.
Use the lid, Bill. Use the lid.
So we'll get those here shortly. We'll count those out to see just how short
I'm concerned. Yeah.
And then it's going to be a mad dash to find like
this isn't like
pickles somewhere.
Like last night where a younger member of the beat was asked to give 3 words about people, and she called one guy short and another guy an inappropriate term as a midget. But I know. Well, I don't even know if she remembers what she was talking about last night.
All right.
B-Chap says pickles are high in sodium, so you might want to lay off the salt for a couple days. It's probably not
yes, please stop salting the pickles right now. Also.
Wrigley Puppy Frog says, Kevin, I assume you'll be eating a pickle for every point scored tomorrow, like Brutus does push-ups. I don't think Kevin's going to be eating pickles for a while. Would be my guess.
No,
you're doing pretty good. This is pretty amazing.
I'm pretty worn out on the taste of pickles right now.
This is going to be a mental thing more than a physical thing. It's going to become a physical thing later.
Screwed. I'm mentally weak, so we're screwed.
I am impressed that we're pushing through the one jar.
One jar. It's going to go. I mean, this is happening. This is legit. And of course, you do not have to eat the stem there on the plate.
Well, thank God for that.
Only, let's see. So you got 54, 55 so far.
Double nickel. Hey, the flu game.
Yeah, you still have not gone over the initial number of 58.5.
Well, you know what I have gone over? 6.
Well, he wasn't talking about pickled chips. And it's not that I couldn't eat pickled chips.
Just choose not to.
It's just I could eat more than 6.
How many could you eat, Tom?
At least 12.
The fun part is, as he's about to eat his 150th, just one of us just grabs and eats it.
Oh no, this is going to be way funnier when they have shorted us in the second jar as well, and
there's no way, because what do we need in the second jar? Like 82,
68 in the first, correct? 68 in the first, so you need 82. Yes. Wow,
that's a lot of jar. That's a lot of pickles. I mean, I don't know 82 pickles. You should have.
You don't know 82 pickles. How many pickles do you know?
Not as many as you. Anyway, continue on with the hard work there. Still like pickles?
No.
Wingman Ted says Kevin will be immune from cramping up under pressure
There you
tomorrow.
go, no pressure, no cramping.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, people said there would be no issues of cramping. I'm concerned about crapping. So, it's
Glasswing Butterfly points out, I do mean 17 pickles. That is canon. That's for the bold pickle prediction show.
So,
Butch
you
Jones.
see the empty jar there?
Yes.
Almost done. 5 to go. Yes, of course. Customary to smash the jar over your head once it's empty.
Butch Jones says,
I'm coming for you, Joey Chestnut.
Butch Jones says, oh goodness, I didn't think Kevin was really going to do it. When have we ever not paid off something incredibly stupid that we talked about?
We keep saying we were going to do a Hungry Huddle in Columbus, and we never have.
Well, we haven't
Yes.
yet. But we've given you opportunities. I've said, yeah, you don't have to do this. And you're like, no, I want to do this. I like pickles. And we're like, okay, let's see how much longer you like this.
That's not exactly how I said it, but I did say I had to do this because I would never hear the end of it.
No, you wouldn't.
I would never hear the end of it. You remember that time that your big mouth talked about doing this, and you completely wussed out.
That's correct.
Oh,
Yeah,
there was my first pickle belch.
Oh no! First pickle belch at the 51 pickle mark.
No,
61 pickle mark.
60. He is at exactly 60 pickles
Okay.
now.
All right.
So we're going to be at 63. Oh, man. You know what's going to be really funny? If he's at 63 pickles, double that. That's 126. What was the over-under?
I thought it was like 127 and a half.
The over-under was 127 and a half.
127 and a half.
The tissue index
If he
is...
hits that, that's pretty good.
That's pretty
Because
impressive.
there's not a lot of data to go off of on that one, other than love of pickles. But yes, Kevin was always going to do this. He never should have, but he was always going to do it. Finish that jar.
It was my
Finish
call.
that jar.
I'm working on it. Man versus food. Man versus.
You can do this.
I reached out to Adam Richmond to get advice. No response.
There's no advice for this.
He's
The
like, "You're an
advice is
idiot
don't
to
do
do
it."
that."
Don't do it.
Wingman Ted says, now the real question, how many fried pickles can you guys eat before it's too much?
Fork that.
The suggestion for forking. I thought there would be a fork involved. I mean, I brought you a fork.
I know, but at that point,
But you did
I
stack them.
had the idea of, I'm going to eat 4 or 5 at a time, and that requires too much chewing and everything else. This is
Well, that's one jar down. Congratulations, Kevin. That's more than I've never seen anything like that before.
All right, so intermission. Let's go out to the lobby and get ourselves a snack. I suggest pickles.
there are a lot of little ones.
There's a lot of little ones in
I
here.
like this.
This might be, this might be 80. This looks like more than the last.
Jesus Christ! Holy hell!
So you might
I
get to
might not even have to finish this whole jar.
you might get to 150, but I mean, with this many small ones, I think we got to put an asterisk on.
Oh,
give you the Roger Maris treatment. Sorry.
Yeah, this is good. Yeah, I mean, come on. I can count these things.
I mean, right on.
And that looks like a lot of pickles. And I thought 68 was a lot of pickles. This looks like more.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, he is at 68 right now.
There were 68 in the last jar.
He's
Supposed
stacking
to be
them.
75 in a jar. We need this jar to be 82.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and if there are not 82 in this jar, it's
Then
going to
he
be a
fails.
sad state of affairs. He will fall short.
Well, you know what I will do
I'm
then?
gonna
If
say
you're,
the hotel has got to have pickles, right?
Oh yeah,
You've got to figure
We'll
they've
pickle
got
something.
pickles.
We'll put it in
It's going
stack.
to take a minute, but
He's doing stacking. How many stacks do we need here? So we need
82 would be
14,
16 and like a half.
So 17 stacks is what we need.
let's play euchre while we're doing
This
this.
looks like a lot of. I think this is more than 68. You know what you could do?
You know what?
Stack
You know
them
you
out.
you know what's more than 68?
No.
It's nice.
No,
It's nice.
no.
I'm sorry, I'm delirious.
Kevin is the pickle king. Comment there. Well, we'll see. Right now, more like the
I'm Pickle Rick.
pickle jester. I think is more.
What
That's a big one. We're gonna hide that one.
The Doc 187, who I assume is a medical professional, is asking, at what point does all the pickles remove the saliva from one's mouth?
About 20 pickles ago.
Pickle 30, 48. Pickle 48 is when it happened. Super chat.
Super chat from Wayne Taylor. Thank you, Wayne. We appreciate your contribution to your participation in this historic moment.
I think Wayne has thrown in now $1 per pickle and then tipped $1 as well. So like you got to go to 151.
Super chat from Mike Farino. Very off topic, actually talking about college football here on this college football channel.
How dare you?
The more of bowl season we see, the more I agree with FSU being left out. The ACC is bad for the same reason AQ should not be a thing next year, especially with there only being a Power 4. I don't know how much I'm buying into bowl results this year because there's like
no quarterbacks.
Florida State. What are we going to learn about Florida State against Georgia when Georgia has very few players opting out because they've got a ton of underclassmen, and Florida State has like 20 guys opting out. There are going to be people who point to that as, oh boy, look, they got this right, but I don't know that I completely agree with that. Is that 14 already?
Holy cow!
Wow, we are going to be
this jar first.
Wow, Tony can do a half of a pickle challenge after this. Get so many left over.
Only if they have ketchup.
So we need 82 pickles.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14,
16. So that's 80.
Holy
So
cow.
yeah, so we got leftover pickles.
So what do I need? I need.
You need two more. You need two more. Don't pick the small ones. Pick you got some big ones there, but one. He's done. He's
All right,
done 60.
Oh God.
Well, you were gonna smell like pickle.
In case I
we
don't.
said pre-show that you're in the splash zone.
He's at 63 right now, I believe. 62, 63.
68.
Oh, 68. Sorry, 68. Yes.
Are you on the phone with 911? All right.
Okay, Wingman Ted does want a player interview at halftime, how he's feeling, what he's doing, what he's doing well, what he needs to improve on.
Are you talking to Sarah, who's a nurse?
Are you what do you feel like? Let's do this as a halftime interview. Coach, what are you seeing out there? How is the first half going?
Well, I like the way that we've played so far. Still making some mistakes. I think that I probably should have hydrated a little bit more. I didn't realize how dry my mouth was going to be when we come out for the second half. I need to just make sure that we continue to keep pressure on the opposing team. These Pickles are really, they're a really good team. They're fighting hard. I want to thank Mount Olive for giving me this opportunity. But we're going to be focused, and we're going to win.
Just seeing some texts and messages. Continue to hydrate, Kevin, as well. Just protect your kidneys.
By the way, that was the wrong answer. The correct answer was the bowl people are working their tails off, and the Pickles are screwing it up. That was the correct answer on the halftime.
John L. Smith is not involved with this.
Topical. Sir Eric M. says, sorry I'm late. I was having dinner with my daughter. Feels nice to have started something. Yes, that is he's the commenter who asked the question about pickles initially that set this whole ball rolling downhill quickly, faster and faster.
What is the shelf date on this second jar? These don't taste as good.
Well, March 31st, 2025. Oh, and the other one is May 30th, 2025. So different batches. I do have some questions about the quality control at this plant. If you have 68 pickles in one jar and I'm going to say conservatively
big pickle
110 in the other, I have questions about the quality control process.
I have concerns that there have been videos being taken of this event, and then eventually something bad is going to happen. There's going to be like a TMZ type of thing. We're going to be on
when I go into pickle rage and murder you both.
One day.
Right. TMZ Sports, at least. Yes. So, how many? We had 14 or 16.
There's 16 stacks plus 2 were here, and I'm not doing a real good job of staying in my stacks.
There'll be time enough for counting when the pickles are done.
When the living's done.
When the Dylan is done. Kevin, and again, Feel free to stop whenever you want.
I'm gurking hard right now.
No puns.
No. Oh,
You're gonna make us all sick.
you already said when the Dylan's done.
No,
Well, that's. I gotta tell you, I'm looking at this plate, and that is a lot of pickles.
seems like more than
Whoa.
last time.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
If I leave, it's because I no longer support this idea, and I want it to be done. But there's so many. Why would I not support it?
Why would we not?
Liability.
Yeah, legal reasons.
Yeah.
He has entered it. Can we get you to say out loud that you entered into this voluntarily and of your own free will?
Not
and Tony and I
anymore.
did not coerce you in any way.
Blink twice.
Are you able to say anything?
Oh, no.
This is being done under duress.
As much as he wants.
Yeah. How much water is he allowed to drink during this? Yeah. The answer is as much as he wants.
Hell no.
How about a chocolate milk? Can
Hell
we do
no.
a chocolate milk?
Super chat from Ryan Dawes.
I need like a Pepto Bismol colada.
Let's see. Can I get this?
It is getting very dill pickly in this room.
Well, I spilled a bunch of dill pickle all over.
Yeah, and I leaned into it.
All right, Ryan Dawes, super chat. This qualifies as a view to a kill more than a dill now. More than dill now. Yeah, that's it's. I can tell.
Can I
can
throw in
tell.
a towel at some point?
Can
I
you
do
throw?
that?
No.
Somebody?
No. You can't throw the towel. Only he can.
How you feeling?
How does he look like he's feeling?
Do you think you can do this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Look at the pace that this is going at.
Huh?
Look at the look on his face. Look at the pause. Look at the pauses. The expression on his face during the pauses, where it's just kind of like.
Haven't you ever watched Man vs. Food? And the host always gets to a point and then hits a wall and slows down and then needs the inspirational talk and then pulls through until he doesn't.
Well, you're not getting an inspirational talk from us.
Butch Jones says, how much you get Kevin to stop? The sodium intake is well past horrible. This is going to be, it's about 3 days worth of sodium, I believe.
Okay.
With, just, you're going to have to drink a lot of water.
Yep.
El Suzabo says, go Kevin. So, and again,
And again,
doctor.
It
she's
is.
a doctor. She would say, stop, Kevin,
Yeah.
if this is actually dangerous.
Like Farino, super chat, I'm sorry for contributing to this occurring, Kevin. There's nothing to apologize for. We have no, he's doing this of his own free will. Vegas Goat says, game is at 8 p.m. tomorrow. Will he still be sitting here? No, he's not going to be sitting here. He might be sitting somewhere else, but he's not going to be sitting here.
Oh my God! If I did 10 at once,
Yeah, we got this is we talked about this earlier. This is more of a mental challenge than a physical one. You got to push yourself.
Physical challenge comes later.
This is like mat drills for eating. Like you got to push yourself.
Now, we don't actually have an actual mathematical number because there were 82. There were 82 on the plate, and he's eaten 68. And then now, however many there are here, we would add to that 68. How many are missing? We would add to the 68. John, feel free to do that.
You could just count 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Plus 2, 62.
Minus,
Oh, 65.
so
Yes,
we're at
65. So
82, he's at 17.
he's at
68, so he's at 85.
no. He needs 150. He's got 85 left.
No, he's eaten 85.
No, I'm counting how many are left on his plate. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Oh, you're right. 65. Yeah. Sorry.
Say it again, John. Say it again.
So you just have to do the first plate again right now. That's it.
Yeah.
You're almost there.
He's at 85 pickle chips.
Anyone can eat 10 pickles. Right?
I don't put 10 in my mouth at a time.
10 will feel like one. Right? 10 will feel like one. 10 will feel like two. Like just try out the whole. Don't try a big really. You're not trying to eat 75. You're trying to get 70.
I got it.
This is what
There's-
it's like for a college head football coach to have like message board posters and
Uh-huh.
fans telling
Yeah,
him how wrong this guy should be doing.
This
This
Yeah,
is
this
the guy who's actually in the arena.
I was gonna say this is a man in the arena moment. All right, this is. I don't take criticism from someone who you
Correct.
wouldn't, take advice from.
84 pickles. So you're down to only 60 pickles or so. I mean,
I think
60 pickles.
once I get to 100 consumed, I think that's when I will find that second wind. How far I will be able to ride that wind is the question.
I think the wind is definitely coming. That's uncertain. The wind is in fact going to find you.
The wind is going to find my roommate.
We need to find where will the 100 pickle be there, because that's a stack right there. We would need to know roughly
Well, here.
where is. So
Well, split. I'm going to put
just take-
10,
I guess we have to just separate those 10, right? Separate 10
5,
stacks.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right.
So once I finish
that would be
these,
right there.
once I finish these, I will be to 100.
Jay Moore wants to know: would you like to adjust your estimate of how many is too many?
Yes,
How many is too many?
6.
I think that is the correct answer.
The next time you see a deli tray, what will be your reaction?
I'm going to run. Pickle belch.
Here we go. That's number 2. The last one happened, I believe, at pickle number 40.
That one started at my toes and went all the way up. That was bad.
We're getting a pickle belch about every 40 to 45 pickles at this point. It's something to watch, something to take note of.
Tremendous question from. Tremendous question from Wingman's Head. As 2023 comes to a close, where is Jordan Kapler? Where indeed is Jordan Kapler? Famously not a big fan of Kevin Nunes this year. This seems like a great way to close out 2023.
Yeah, this would have been a nice opportunity, but we're all thinking about you out there. Somebody asked if these are dill or butter, bread and butter pickles.
They're dill. I don't like bread butter.
Nobody does. But
No,
would it be
no.
easy-
No, there's a Columbus TV
A Columbus
personality.
TV personality that had an Impossible Burger last night.
Oh, easy. Let's not disparage people.
That's impossible.
Tom seems to be enjoying this a little too much, but aren't we all? From JC Beckner.
Well, Tom's a really bad person.
I'm here supporting my friend as he attempts an incredible athletic endeavor.
You're at
That makes me a bad
93
person.
We all have different terms for support.
If you just eat all of those right now, that will be 100.
And I'm only 2/3 of the way there. That's a D.
Would you feel better when you hit 100? Get up, take a lap around the room, stretch the legs, or no, not time for that. No.
The bus leaves.
So
32
there's
minutes.
2 buses. There's an early bus and a later bus. I'll probably make neither.
I would advise that you make neither bus.
It's not going to be the first bus. Don't worry about that one.
I would not advise you to get on a bus. I would advise you to stay close to home this evening. That would be my professional advice to you.
Keep the life alert around your neck.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to dial 9-1, and then I'll hit the last one.
Right.
Questions about who else is here right now watching. I don't know if we're at liberty to disclose who all is around us.
Yeah, you don't want to.
We don't want to. We can't live blur faces.
Right.
Yeah. So
Only the most notable people are standing around us, but we will protect the innocent.
an impressive number of folks on the OSU beat here. Okay, well, if you are on Twitter, a number of folks are tweeting out pictures and videos, and that's a good way to identify.
There's no chance I'm going to have any of those, so have at them.
There are people physically recoiling from the plate of pickles that is being passed around right now.
97 pickles down.
97
Take
pickles.
one down, pass it around. Let's not get demonetized.
Almost, very, very close to 100 pickles.
That's 98.
98. Yeah, everyone feels that one at a time is a terrible
I
idea.
don't think I can get 98. So I accept the big set.
We got almost 200, 98 done.
I have like no saliva.
Yeah. Sir Eric M asks, if you get up to stretch your legs, is it still technically one sitting? And that's a great question. That is a great question.
You have to keep the chair around you. Are you watching this? She's pounding these
Making it look effortless.
Like
Are we not doing phrasing anymore?
walking behind Joey Chestnut, just like eating hot dogs, and we're like one at a time here.
I mean, if somebody wants to pound pickles, I mean,
Are we not doing freezing anymore?
I'm just saying what he said.
99, 100. Here we go. Only 50.
100 pickles.
100 pickles.
Well done.
Good job, Kevin.
Only 50 more pickles.
Only 50 more to go.
Your negativity can leave. I believe in you. You can believe in me, but telling me that I'm going slow, I know.
You see this expression on his face with 50 to go?
Do you think you can still do 150 now? Do you feel like you can do it?
Where's Ari when you need
That's the second time that's happened today.
A phrase nothing nobody's ever said.
I'm assuming he's in a poker room somewhere.
He's watching.
So you now, do you feel like you can do 150? Do you feel like this is not going to happen?
Is 150 enough?
Is 150 enough?
Is 150 enough?
I think about 40 was too many at that point.
Mm-hmm.
I will probably not have another pickle for a very long time. It was like freshman year in college. Never really drank in high school. Drank a whole bottle of peach schnapps. I have not had a peach since.
Brian DeGraw.
Brian DeGraw.
Start pounding 5 at a time.
Everyone is sharing the same advice. Keep
It's
eating
really easy for people. I'm fine. It's not the.
Yeah.
It's not a matter of that I'm filling up. It's a matter of that my mouth is just.
Keep it going.
Adam K says this should be a yearly bowl tradition.
Yeah,
Strong
well,
agree.
yeah.
Strong agree.
Well, it's whatever
else
one
do
of
you
these
like?
guys is going to. No, sir.
Well, yeah, regional food item from whatever bowl we go to. So, like, if it's a Minnesota bowl, you get some like
Juicy Lucy's.
Hot dish.
no, not juicy Lucy.
No, hot dish. Yeah.
Definitely some fermented fish.
Yeah. If you go to Pasadena, you got to eat some roses.
David Payne Jr. I have a terrible feeling Kevin is going to puke over one of y'all.
As much as I don't like puking on one of these guys would make it almost worth it.
Sue wants to know if you will do another 100 pickles for $100.
No.
I'm gonna take that as a yes. Murphy says, I would say fill the people in on what was missed with the pickles. Caught the end of the show yesterday, but I feel like it's a long story. The short version of the story is that we were asked how many pickles is too many. Like at what point do you stop enjoying the pickles?
Oh, I don't enjoy them.
And I said like 6, and he said it was outrageous, and he could eat 150 pickle chips, and we said okay. Let's see you eat 150 pickle chips. And yeah, here we are. Rick Reese says, I haven't had this much fun since watching Let's Make a Dill. Is that you're at 1 now? Oh, 2. Oh, see, people
I started
have
with
camera.
2 at once.
Yeah,
The
people have camera
calories
eating.
eating the pickles just fine.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
What if, can somebody else do 5 at a time?
I just maxed 7. I think I can do 100 times.
Just take to it.
There's 5.
Now it's a race. Which plate will empty up first?
Oh man, I know the answer to that. Not this one.
They don't taste very good right now.
Mount Olive quality pickles.
Doug Shepard says, I think Tommy eats
Probably about 40 pickles
150.
over there. We've got
All right,
about
Glasswing just wins right there.
45 here.
Glasswing Butterfly, incredible comment. Kevin's aging like a fine bride. That's what it. So now we're at 8. We're at 8. Okay, we're at 8 stacks left. That's 40 plus 2. So he's at 108 pickles right now.
108 pickles.
And I don't think we're to the you can see the finish line, so you push through moment yet, but we're not that far from it. I think
Let's not say
I can also see the emergency room.
yeah. Well, that's
Soap poisoning.
But the people are saying stacks.
Oh, Jordan Kapler's here now.
oh good. Jordan's here. Jordan says, I got to the live stream late. Can Kevin start over for me, please? For a $100 super chat, Jordan. No, probably not. He will.
So you are almost at 110 now. Kevin's new name is Pickle Me Elmo.
That's a good one.
Who said that? Smurf? I may boot if I stack them. I just can't.
So you have now eaten 110 pickles, 40 to go. 40 is nothing.
I'm impressed. This is more than I thought he would do. My opinion on the likelihood of like the win probability for me has gone from like in terms of me betting against him, my win probability has gone from about 98% to maybe 95%. I still don't think he's doing it, but I think 4 stacks, give or take. Like if he gets through 4 more and then he's only got 4 left, I think he's going to push. I think he's going to push through.
How many bets have you taken against it?
I am aware of 2.
3.
3? Okay.
How many live viewers?
No, you changed your mind, right?
Oh,
Are you back up?
190.
Huh? But you didn't. But you didn't bet.
Okay, yeah,
She
yeah,
did.
yeah, and
You
he
bet
did
my-
as well.
you
He
bet
did,
my-
yeah,
I said you did this.
yeah. Okay.
You said I was going to finish this.
Yeah.
One way or another.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. 10 and 20. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
bet, but
Okay.
you're going to do.
We are at 1. He's at 112. Yes, 112. Yeah. No, it's
How long
it's
have we've been going for?
we've been going for 47 minutes, which honestly,
Yeah, but it's probably 44 minutes. There was a
That's
3-minute preamble before the action started, the pregame show.
And there was a look. I mean, while
Had to fly over.
we had all of that, and then the second jar was delivered, and then we had to have the setup there. The jar was prompt. It took me a while to get organized.
Mike Ferguson with
yeah.
Huh? I felt better, but I felt worse on this trip too.
see, that's how you gauge it. This isn't even the worst I felt on a bowl trip. So
Mike Ferguson says, I pity the fools in the press box with Kevin tomorrow. Most of them are here, so they know what they're doing it to themselves. They're active.
I think
none of this tomorrow will be a surprise to anybody.
any of the ramifications are going to happen pretty quickly, in my opinion. I don't think this is going to be something that's going to drag out over. And where does that come from? Why is this what you know or what you hope for?
When you get food poisoning, you don't get food poisoning right away. It takes time.
No, when I get it, it's like immediate.
Well, this is a little different than food. Well, is it different than food poisoning? Maybe not. I mean, here's the thing: if you, yeah. Now, I have not done a lot of competitive eating in my life, but when I was in college, the Columbus Clippers, the AAA baseball team, the Columbus Clippers, the AAA baseball team, does a Dime a Dog Day, and the challenge when I was in college was eat your age. So if you're 19 years old, you try and eat 19 hot dogs. I tried it one time, many moons ago, and got to 8 or 9 before the game and thought, I'm going to be able to do this. And then sat in almost a coma for about innings 1 through 5 or 6 and didn't get all that close in the end.
Kevin, don't do it. Refund the super chat. Your pot committed at this point.
I don't
Literally.
I
later.
don't have the money to pay it back.
The national championship game, I had food poisoning and I missed like half the game. So if you need to lay it away,
I may need to know, do they pipe the game audio
Don't say
in the
pipe.
bathroom?
we'll tell you this, they don't have Imodium at the
So some
Get that out of the way.
firsthand advice from someone who was suffering from food poisoning during a previous Ohio State game here.
How many pickles did you eat on that trip?
And they do not have Imodium at the first aid station, so you may want to pick some up. I think what's maybe an even bigger concern is not just the game tomorrow. You got to hope this doesn't last 48 hours. The ramifications, because
I got a flight.
you got a flight, and there are going to be times when the seatbelt sign is going to be on.
Can
And
this get somebody put on the no-fly list?
I was going to say something, but the show isn't on late enough to get away with it.
You like raw respect.
yes, Odysseus says Tony will go through hell in the press box with Kevin. Tom is glad he's on the sideline.
Well, Tom's got a different issue altogether.
Yes, my issue is tonight. It will be my problem. My proximity will be an issue. Have a like those GoldenEye proximity mines. Like I feel like that's what's going to be the issue tonight.
Bill, the only thing I have to leave to my family is my podcasting gear, so no, you can't have it.
You are about to eat 120 pickles. The original tissue index was 127.5.
And Tyler Shoemaker is so good at what he does. I looked at that number and thought that was crazy. And boy, I just
Feeling okay? No. Again, you can stop at any time. I don't know that the last 30 pickles really matters in terms of the damage that has already been done. So I would see.
If I come up one short, I'm going to hear about it for the end of time.
Brian Stinson says this is one of the weirdest things I've ever seen in my life. Strong agree.
Yeah.
Drew Essler says Jerry Jones might diversify his portfolio from oil to natural gas as soon as he walks in box tomorrow.
30 to go.
I need to take a
Oh,
20.
he's taking the 20. Taking the 20. We will time this.
Taking a poll.
Now, if there's a full media timeout. No? Okay. Are you thinking about stopping at this point?
No, I'm thinking about inventing a time machine and not agreeing to do the stupid stunt.
Then stop.
The shake in his voice as he said no did not make me believe the actual answer
If
was
only I had a towel to throw in. I thought, you know what? I need to bring a towel down. I'd forgotten about it. I could go get it.
You're 80%.
He's got a napkin.
Stack it, dude.
You're
Let's go.
80% of the way there.
Just shovel that.
Literally 80%. Stack
Stack daddy.
it. Have it.
See, why can't they all be like that one?
You could be done with this in a matter of minutes. We're going backwards.
Some way you just, you get the last 10, just throw the last 10 in there.
Well, maybe at the end is how it'll go,
Have
but
you thought about swallowing them whole?
no.
Okay.
Oh, Mika Hanna, what did you miss?
What did you miss? Well, that, but 120 times or so.
Are you all right? You doing okay?
He's at 122.
Am I green?
Reminder,
No, you're good. You're looking fine.
Reminder, the tissue index over under is 127.5. He's at 122 right now, and
Like if I just showed up, I wouldn't have known you'd had more than, let's say, 115.
super chat here from El Zabo. Kevin,
Gotta read it.
who is a doctor, says Kevin's diarrhea will commence soon. Am I Googling osmotic right now? Shut up. No. Why do you
Better not
ask?
do any images.
Has to be consuming a lot of salt.
Osmotic pressure, Kevin, as I'm sure you were unaware, is defined as the pressure that must be applied to the solution side to stop fluid movement when a semi-permeable membrane separates a solution from pure water. So basically,
I don't.
Basically, the pressure is going to build up to a point that you're going to be painting the town green tonight. That's, I think, the best way to describe that. This is good. We have a physician on staff here.
I think you're at 123 right now.
Yeah, 123. We got. Man, there's only 5 stacks left. I can't believe we're this close. I'm floored that we are this close.
Oh, just had a stomach gurgle.
Oh, well, that just means it's working. Oh,
We're live.
No, I will admit defeat at that point.
yeah, no. At that point,
He
we're
will
done. Yeah.
quit, basically.
Yeah, we're not doing boot and rally on this. That's not. Bill Evans says, whatever you do, don't take Imodium. It will prolong the agony. That's probably
No, you got to kind of just fire it all off.
just need to drink as much water as possible would be my advice to you in many, many different ways.
Is there any power rating?
125.
125. That's pretty.
125 pickles. I am.
You should have just said 100.
I am.
That should get me past the tissue index.
There you go. Three to go to beat the over/under from the Tissue Index. Which,
Really, that would be the victory. Which we play. If you're looking for a victory,
he has claimed the victory of getting past the first jar, which is what I thought I thought he might tap out. He's passed 100. Now, this is you've passed several thresholds here.
Oh, I passed several thresholds.
you know, I watched Trey Sermon go for 332 yards. I've seen C.J. Stroud go for 500 yards in the Rose Bowl. I've never seen anybody do 125 pickles.
That's true. That's true. 126 pickles.
126 pickles.
We really should have put graphics together. That's on me. I didn't think about that. I should have put a graphics package together.
24.
Oh boy, that man.
These taste like
The face he just made when he was a pickle and a half away from the over/under tells me Tyler Shoemaker is the best at what he does of anyone in the world. It's incredible. 127, yes, 127. Yeah, it's a heck of a performance.
Do we have a medic on scene?
Well, we have a doctor
couple
in the chat.
That's helpful.
Yeah.
They keep saying stop as we ban them.
All right, I've broken through.
He's working through
If you want to play
128.
victory right now, I'll get for that all of the day. It's going back in.
I got it. Finish it. I put my faith in you, Kevin.
Mark says Kevin is not even sweating yet, which apparently this is not a high enough resolution.
Because I'm always sweating.
Well, that's the problem. That's the salt. Yes.
Troy V says,
It
goes great with 150 pickles, 150 sliders.
I have not had White Castle since college.
Kevin, how many White Castles do you think is too many?
One.
One.
Comment there from Kevin's stomach says, please stop.
You're killing me.
And the avatar is a human stomach.
Here's an interesting question. Easier challenge, this or eating 50 habaneros? Habaneros. Yeah,
I
but
couldn't do 50 habaneros. I'm not even close. No.
we have a photographer on this trip from one of the other sites that probably could do that.
Could you do 50
Oh,
habaneros?
no. Could you do 50 habaneros in one sitting? Probably not. Okay. Well, oh man, 53 minutes, 54 minutes now. 54 minutes since we started this.
I don't think I can knock out. I don't think I can do that. I'm going to finish this, I think.
Ship a stack.
Sit it down.
So close. I think you need no luggage.
Okay.
Question here from. A question.
I'm 25 again.
Which one are we looking at?
Question from a CBJ Buckeye one asking if the Ohio State beat will be carrying Kevin out on their shoulders. No, the gurney will do that.
No, the pallbearers will.
Plus, you don't want You're not going to carry Kevin out.
You're not going to want to
You
be
don't wanna get that
underneath.
on.
Yeah, no, that's. Yeah, nothing is going to taste right for a week. Is exactly right, JC. Great crowd. How large is the in-person crowd? I mean, we're looking at. Well, I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we've got like 16, and we've had others kind of popping in and out. I'd say around 20 or so, which is how many? Man, he's only got 17 more to go. This is one of these things where my win percentage, my victory probability chart is dropping right now as he gets close. But you know, it's either going to spike to 0 or 100 at some point because we're down. I'm thinking it's like 50-50. He actually finishes this. Maybe better.
There's a bunch of angry people right now. The bus leaves in 10 minutes. The first bus leaves in 10 minutes. They are being a little.
They can tune into the stream.
Brian Stanson says he's acting like this is hard for him, but it's really not. No, I can
No,
assure
this
you.
is really hard for me.
15 more. 15 to go. 135 pickle chips.
You can quit anytime.
No, don't listen to that. No, there's no quitting here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna let Coach Jay is right. I can't quit now. Well, what was that? Come again?
I missed something.
You talked something about. I need to know what you said.
So David Payne says easy work. Sir Eric M says 1/10 left.
Made it look easy.
90% of the way there. You're actually slightly over 90% now because you're 136.
I must be delirious.
Troy V says, all hail the Pickle King. Not yet. Not yet.
Jordan Kapler says, don't let me be right about you, Kevin.
You're 90% there.
13 pickles to go.
If I'm going to boot, I'll tell you. I don't think I can finish in 2.5 minutes.
Do the last thing quick.
Michael says, I'm watching it at 1080p on a 32-inch 4K monitor. Are those beads of sweat starting to form on Kevin's forehead? There is... No, not really.
He's a champion.
I don't think he has any excess moisture in
This
his
is
body.
where the
right
training has come in over the years. Preparation.
now. Strain to finish. I've heard that somewhere before.
This is the 140th pickle going in right now. 10 left.
Mike Ferguson says, Big Noon Pickle Watch 2024. I can't believe I'm
Now he's de-stacking.
10. We got to do this like New Year's Eve. Man. 9 to go. 9 pickles to go.
9 pickles left. You got it. Stack all 9. Stack them all. Shove it down. Shove it down.
They're right. You should put all 9 in your mouth at once and die a legend. 100%. Strong and great.
Does 9 sound better than...
The double entendre game is strong.
8 more.
8 more. 8 to go.
142 pickles down.
Kids, don't try this at home. Don't try this at home.
And don't try it at work. It's very impressive. Very impressive.
11 says, this is the man who is regretting his recent life choices. A great lesson for children everywhere.
The Market X.
Market X. Kevin shall now be known as Pickle's Cage.
Let's ride.
Oh my
6.
God.
It's only 6 pickles.
It's only 6. I said I could eat 6 pickles. Come on, you can eat 6 pickles? You coward? You need to tag me in? I can eat the last 6.
No.
Oh, are you tagging me in?
Are you quitting?
No.
There's no way.
Remember,
The finish line
it's the 149 time.
He
Take
is
that last pickle.
144.
Why'd you have to say 50? 58.
All right. We got Kevin Newton's left kidney asking him to stop. What does the right kidney say?
Go for it.
Mike Ferguson calls Kevin the Super Dave Osborne of our times.
That was pickle 146.
Boy, I am.
Sounds like a lot, but really, it's a lot.
It's yeah. I'm
Pickle 147.
So close. So close.
Oh, he's stacking. Did we get in under an hour? Did we get in under an hour? Incredible. One of the greatest feats of athleticism, dining, whatever you want to call it. Stupidity I have seen in my entire life. I got you.
And now everybody heads to the bus for the second show of the night.
Wow. I'm stunned. How I
You did
have
that like just about under
basically an hour,
just
yeah.
over an hour.
How are you feeling right now?
Like hell.
Say more.
A lot of hell.
Like effing hell.
Where are you going now?
I'm going
general.
I'm going to Disney World, but just to the bathroom right inside the front gate.
Super chat.
Oh, super chat from Michael. Well done, Kevin. You're more of a pickle eating man than I will ever be.
That's right.
That's
How you know that?
wow. I'm Sue.
I'm actually it's dinner time. We need to wrap up so I can go get some dinner.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you want to eat for dinner?
Get your plate.
Yeah.
I'm going to bed.
Sue says, "Woohoo! Drink the juice, you coward." She's a doctor. I'd listen.
The juice is gone.
We poured that out.
Now, I know you shouldn't go to sleep after a concussion. Is it safe to go to sleep after 150 pickle slices?
Would you like starve a cold, feed the flu, and go to bed after whatever? I don't know.
Gotta do this.
Yeah. All right. So Chase Hoffman, take a pick with 150 on a piece of paper like Wilt Chamberlain after the 100-point game. Good work. Do we have enough pickles left over on the other plate to spell out 150 in pickles?
Well, I don't know how I'd be able to hold that out.
Well, you'd have to hold it out in front of you or something like that. That's a tremendous idea. Serafino says, "What an athlete!" I am truly stunned that you did this. Oh, look at that!
Amazing feat of human accomplishment.
The king of the dill.
Yeah, there it is. 150. I'm amazed. Gifted says, "This is why I love this channel. Made my night, fellas."
Okay.
I mean, if this specifically is why you like this channel, well, Kevin, we found a new genre of video that we're gonna have to do more and more of.
Every Thursday. What is this?
Yeah, Thursday. Yeah.
All right.
I won the Dillabuck.
Yes, there you
There you
go.
go. Nicely done.
2023
Nicely
winner
done.
of the Dillabuck Trophy.
Oh,
Tom, take us home.
Sir Eric M wants to know, is Big Me Kickoff presented by Mount Olive in the works? I mean, no one. I am pretty confident that no one in the Dallas Metroplex has eaten more Mount Olive pickles today than you have.
I would agree.
I think that's a pretty safe bet. Maybe in the state of Texas. That's pretty impressive. Odysseus suggesting that I buy Kevin a trophy. We could do that. We could do a trophy, a medal. Like the new thing is like rings, like championship rings.
I want that belt.
Just a big ring with like a pickle, like a big
There you go.
green pickle thing in there. Yeah, I'm yeah. And at what point were you closest to quitting?
I had some serious regrets after I finished jar 1. Right around 100.
Those words are just insane to me.
That was 68.
I know, and I was hating life. Right around 100, and then I got 122. I'm like, if I can't reach the over under, I'm not a man. So I had to get past that. And then, as I said upstairs before we went on the air, If I get to 127.5, I'm finishing this. You know what? Because I just can't get that close to see the finish line and not cross the tape.
I'm amazed. Well, this will undoubtedly be the thing that we do this week that will be most remembered. It will probably not be the only thing we do this week. We've done a bunch of other things. We'll be doing covering a football game tomorrow. The Cotton Bowl, Buckeyes playing Mizzou. We'll be there live. Well, Tony and I'll be there live. Kevin may be a game time decision, but Kevin may be on the injury report. Kevin Noon questionable pickled. I think you know what? You showed up today. You finished the drill. I am genuinely in awe. I could see you thinking about quitting so many times that I am genuinely impressed.
Well, we'll send everybody home with the home version of this, with just 2 jars of pickles and a plate.
That's
I am impressed, blown away. I now have a new respect for you.
Which is some respect, yes.
No, fantastic. I hope everything goes okay from here on to whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But
with all my future movements,
the future endeavors.
Sue would like to remind you to wash your hands. Wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. So that's probably good advice for everyone, but yeah, that's fine. Just scrolling through here to make sure we're not missing anything else. I think we're good. So yeah, Market X says Kevin is going to be tinted green at tomorrow's broadcast, which yes, that is probably Kevin may be off camera tomorrow. I think that's a real possibility. We'll see.
So you have to record the morning show.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
So all right. Well, he's done it.
He's done it.
Do you believe in miracles?
Yes.
Yes, he has done it. The Incredibles happened. Kevin Noon has eaten 150 pickles. I have no words. No words, only emotions.
Yay.
We'll see what the rest of the night looks like, but so far, an impressive performance. So thank you guys all for joining us. Thank you for inspiring our nonsense. Thank you for supporting our nonsense.
Kevin, would you like to thank the people?
As long as I would like to thank everybody except these 2, and have a blessed night.
Just if you weren't here to celebrate this moment with us, we would look like idiots eating 150 pickles. So thank you all for making this all.
Of all the things I've done, this was definitely one of them.
So thank you guys all for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow with probably less pickle-specific content, probably more football content. You can find us at BuckeyeHuddle.com, YouTube.com/BuckeyeHuddle, and on your favorite podcast platforms of choice. We probably need to put this up as a podcast, no? Well, we'll see. We'll have an editorial meeting.
It's on the interwebs now. I can't control it.
All right. Well, thank you guys all for joining us and making this incredible evening one for the record books. We'll see you guys later on.